So we are set for women's tag team action here. Of course, we have SHILO and Crystal Moon, both who have been guests on the Courage Pro Wrestling official podcast.
SHILO returning from an ACL injury on her left leg, and of course that's why you see she has the knee brace there. As it was brought up to me earlier on, it's good to have that additional support, safety first. And of course, Crystal Moon, holy Salisbury salsa, it's good to see her back in action.
It is, yeah. Good luck. It's great to see her. Their opponents, of course, are CC Moss, who has the Black Canary kind of look going for her.
It's a very nice tribute to the Scream Queen. What better way than to portray the image of the Black Canary?
And her partner, of course, the Black Widow. So we got a little Marvel DC team up. And of course, if you like DC Comics, remember to check out the DC Animated Review Pod. Hit them up at DC Review Pod on Twitter. New episodes every week. And, great deals. They do giveaways, prizes, including giveaways to Courage Pro Wrestling shows. So remember to check out the DC Animated Review Podcast on all your podcast apps.
Make sure to test your trivial skill, put that knowledge to the test and earn some free swag, some good stuff. And speaking of good stuff, if any of our Canadian fans happen to enjoy picking up the cannabis use product, then head on over to herbapproach.org, where you can pick up your first purchase with $25 off. And as well, use our promo code DCAR52 for additional, 10% off of your purchase as well. But
CC Moss threatening to break the arm of Crystal Moon.
Absolutely.
As she rings it through.
And a good hold she has on her as well. Crystal Moon snidely getting the way out of there, Slippery as butter.
She is a little smaller, so she is able to duck and weave a little quicker, but Cece has that power behind her.
Well, let's hope this Caesar salad doesn't end up tossing Crystal Moon. That was a hard one to say. The action is so tight, leaves me speechless.
Little dinner roll, we got a 2.
Of course, switching the partners out for fresh contest, That's the usual tag team's bread and butter right there.
SHILO, of course, from London, Ontario, does have a background in both music and acting.
That's a pretty colorful history.
You can hear about all that and more on this week's Courage Pro Wrestling podcast.
Well, I can't wait to delve into the episode.
Get to know SHILO a little bit better. Ooh, side headlock there by Black Widow.
SHILO getting out of there. Having her in that arm lock.
And just wrenching it through, missing a big backhammer. And a short clothesline of SHILO's.
Fortunately, it didn't take her down, so she didn't come up short on that. But her twist into the offense, her capability to maneuver, now that's something to behold.
Looks like a top chancery almost.
Absolutely.
Maybe a cravat.
Wrenching the neck.
It is a cravat.
Making the tag to Crystal Moon, that's great ring awareness and great technical prowess. Now the two of them, both their combined offense, send her to the ropes and take her down. Great striking offense, and Crystal goes for the pin and only gets a 2 count.
I say this all the time, but Crystal Moon name invokes that of a good Pokemon. Like a good Pokemon game. We'll see if she can evolve to a victory here today.
That was a good one. I like that. Who doesn't love a good reference in there? Everybody likes that great amount of connectivity, and what better way to connect with your fellow neighbor than to join in on enjoying some good old-fashioned Courage Pro Wrestling contests.
Notice how we don't only have the one arm of Crystal Moon's over the rope, making her trachea that much closer to the cable.
Making it that much more dangerous, How is she going to get up from this kind of offense? If she keeps this up on her, then there won't be any victory from Crystal Moon and SHILO tonight. Struggling to get the camel clutch on there. Crystal Moon is rather wriggly at this point.
Yeah, it looked like she was trying to push backwards into a pin attempt. We got a surfboard curb stomp.
Ooh. Putting the pedal to the metal.
Definitely not Hamilton's first curb stomp.
No, it definitely won't be their last. I mean, thankfully for review pleasure, of course.
Nice deliberate tag between the two.
Ooh, a two-pronged attack. It's good to see these ladies getting along in the ring. This can only mean that their capability to perform as a tag team is only going to move up in the world. Starting with Shiloh and Crystal Moon, CC and Black Widow have only up to go from here should they score the pinfall victory.
Really imposing her will, almost bullying Crystal.
Well, she certainly has the skills to pay the bills. And those bills are coming in hot in the form of forearms, but she's striking back on Crystal Moon, who started off with an impressive offensive, but wound up in the corner.
And again, strikes landing down, Irish whip, reverse sends her back in.
Slingshot it right back to her original position. That's a
rolling elbow!
Ooh. Slick enough to caught anyone off guard.
CC Moss ain't nothing to fuck with.
1, 2, out to get it 2. That is a close one there.
Going for just a deep elbow. And
Nice.
Crystal Moon able to kick out.
I imagine after that elbow drop, she certainly had her fill. Hopefully, there's enough left over for her to pick up the pace and come back stronger than ever.
How many hit points can she have left?
Here it comes. It's super effective.
Trying to distract the official.
With one, however. Oh.
In just to the heel of the boot. Of course, there's no give to that leather.
No limit to the kind of sleazy tactics it would take just to perform like the tiniest of, and the most infinitesimal of illegal maneuvers. But they do go a long way over an opponent who's already been worn down for a good portion of this match. Now she's even taunting her with her opponent in arms. So close and so far. Drop down on her back.
Just split in half like a stalk of celery.
That doesn't crack the nut open, I don't know what will.
And you hear the crowd getting behind the Empress of Eatery.
Oh, snack on that, why don't you?
And a good old double team.
You know, it's often said that people will find some of the strangest dives in mud holes. So, what a great way to start by traveling and stomping one in there.
The ladies are definitely playing the referee to their advantage, keeping him out of position. That was just a straight right hand.
Yeah, back on the offensive with that first hard shot, really getting the message in. Oh my goodness.
Of course, Crystal does know how to throw a punch. She does come from a military background.
Wowzers. That'll mash her potatoes.
Military in her family. That is where she gets the heart and resilience to kick out time and time again.
Not to mention throw back that offensive, you know, just when things seem at their most dire. Ooh, the sun rises again. And that just makes the moon all the more brighter. In comes the Widow. Shiloh nails her hard, but Widow stays up.
Coming the other way. Jesus.
Shiloh definitely means business here against CC and the Black Widow today. DDT! That almost took her out entirely. What a display of technical prowess.
Shiloh, of course, does not believe that cereal is breakfast soup, but she does believe she's on the right track here.
Well, it never hurts to have breakfast for dinner.
Into the corner.
Here she comes. Now she's in the corner.
Just a striking hand.
I'm really liking Shiloh's offensive of delivering all these hot
She used the knee pad on that shot. Sorry to cut you off there, Mize. But on that running knee, she did use the knee brace. Adding that extra little oomph. Not illegal, but very smart.
It's good that you did interrupt me on that portion there. it's good to catch these kinds of things because Shiloh has shown that she not only has that bit of power behind her, but she also has that amount of environmental awareness, using not only parts of the ring, not only using her partner. Oh! But
sit out slam, but that was a tag to Crystal Moon, I believe.
and also using the very equipment on her persons to her advantage. That tag out brings all the advantage to them. Oh!
There we go, running flatbread.
Boy, I hope you like them hot because this barbecue's firing up.
She's up. No!
And a roll up. Steamed hams, what a victory!
And the crowd goes banana.
And they're not the only one going bananas right now. Cece is losing it. I don't know about you, Cloudy, but I saw referee's hand slap the mat 3 times.
That's what I saw.
I didn't quite see a kick out, but Cece's rather insistent that she did not get pinned fairly.
You know what else we'll see? More action after intermission.